What's up, people? Randy here. So, for a long time, you were in a space where you weren't right. You weren't right spiritually. You weren't right mentally. You weren't right physically. You weren't right even when it came to like your finances. And you were around some people, some in relationships, at jobs, whatever, in situations where you weren't being treated right, right? And you got uncomfortable in that, and that made you want to transform. It made you want to make some changes in your life, right? But a lot of people ain't happy about that. A lot of people are not really happy about you transforming. So we're gonna get into that in this video. So for a long time, like I said, in these relationships, with friend groups, some family, right? Sometimes it's at a job, you were being underappreciated or mistreated because the people that you were in a relationship with thought they was better than you. They thought they were above you. So they mistreated you. Some of them treated you like shit because they thought they were just, better than you and superior to you. So that made you want to get away from them and learn how to love yourself. That made you want to really tap in and really develop yourself and tune in on you and prioritize you because you got tired of being in those situations where you were being mistreated, right? And that makes everybody mad. These people, they so mad about that. Your transformation upsets these people, right? Because they want you to be humble. They want you to keep on. Like they want you to keep on continuing to tolerate the disrespect, the mistreatment, being underappreciated, undervalued. You're giving to them, but you're not really getting the same energy in return. So a lot of people, they're looking at you now after you transform physically, spiritually. You're in a new place mentally. You're in a new place, new state, new situation, right? And that makes them feel like, yo, damn, like who the hell this person think they are now? That's how a lot of people looking at you right now. That's how people looking at me like, man, who Randy think he is now? I'm a God. That's who I think I am. That's what I know I am. I'm a God. And you a God too, or a goddess, right? Or you're sovereign, right? You're a ruler of your own life, and you're not settling to be mistreated or underappreciated by somebody else. You're not tolerating that type of energy anymore because you came into your value. You understand how powerful you are. And that makes these people mad because they can no longer play the games. They can no longer take advantage. They can no longer underappreciate you. And they can't feed off of your energy. It's an energy thing too. A lot of people mad that they can no longer feed on your energy because you won't let them into your energy. Because you realize that a lot of y'all was asleep. A lot of y'all was asleep. It's like you walking around, you're in these relationships, you're in these situations, you're just going through the motions of life, but you're not really aware of what's really going on. It's like somebody or something put you to sleep. You didn't even know, and you didn't know that you didn't know. But it took some time for you to get in some isolation. Something happened. You might got laid off from a job, or you just took time out to yourself and just started just something in you just got really uncomfortable. Something in you got unsettled. You just sat back in life and just started thinking about it like something ain't right. Just deep, like I remember feeling that like some within yourself is like, yo, something ain't right. Something not right with how my life is set up. Something's not right about my relationships. Something is not right about this how I feel right now in this space of my life. And I gotta change it. But I have to first reflect and see what's wrong in the first place to make the changes. Right? And you started really the most important thing that you changed wasn't even the environment that you were in, but you changed yourself. And you did the work, and it's hard work. And a lot of people don't know they don't want to do that work because it's painful. You got to look at yourself, reflect on your flaws and certain insecurities that you have, and um, hold yourself accountable for how you're dealing with these situations and relationships, you know, and it really, you developed a different attitude about yourself because now you realized you're a lot greater than what you thought you were. Like I said, you were around people that was trying to make you feel insecure about yourself. People who thought they were better than you. They was talking down to you, looking down to you, and that made you feel like you wasn't shit. And that brought your confidence down. But after you remove all that negative energy and people that didn't want to see you shine and always try to humble you or put you down and diminish your value or try to make you feel like you're not that important or you're not special or you're not beautiful, whatever. Now that you come into this attitude and this mindset that you're great, right? That unsettled these people because they had a superiority complex. They thought they were better than you. So that's what made it so easy for them to mistreat you and undermine you and make you feel like you're not worthy of somebody showing up for you. You're not worthy of love. You're not worthy of getting the same respect that you was giving to them, which is crazy. Like who these people think they are, right? But now that you come into this attitude and this mindset that you're great and you got other people supporting you, it's like it blows that whole superiority complex because it was all an illusion in the first place, right? A lot of the people that you're around that didn't give you the the respect and the honor that you really deserve. Your success, your transformation, it completely destroys their superiority complex. It destroys their whole mentality because for so long they thought they were up here and you was down here, but now you realize they was never better than you. You're up here, and it's like there isn't even any competition. There's no y'all not superior or better than anybody, right? So now they mad at you because everybody else is seeing it because other people put them on a pedestal too. So I'm just bringing this up because it's important to be around people that on site in the first interaction in the beginning of the relationship already value you, already respect you, already honor you, celebrate you, support you. They're always there for you from the beginning. You don't have to earn that. You don't have to build that, right? They just see your value and they're not trying to dim your light. So you got to be aware of that. You got to practice discernment. You got to pay attention to how you feel when you're around people. Because the reason why you were down in your past life or before your transformation in the first place is because you were around people that was dimming your light. You're around people that didn't want to see you shine. A lot of y'all dealt with depression, right? And the reason why you were depressed is because you were suppressed. These people were suppressing you. You weren't allowed to be yourself. You weren't allowed to smile, to laugh, to express your personality, to be your authentic self. And when you tried to do that, these people tried to shut you down. It might be family members, a parent, whatever. It's like you really couldn't be you. And because you couldn't be yourself, you felt depressed, your energy got low, and you weren't really in your power. You weren't really being your true self because you couldn't be. These people were trying to keep you down because they thought the way it should be is that they're up here and you're down here. And that's why you didn't get a lot of the things that you actually should have gotten in your past life, the things that you really deserve to get. You didn't get it because you wasn't really operating in your God power. You wasn't being your true self because you got these think these losers around you that don't want to see you win. They don't want to see you smile. They don't want to see you in a I've had people sabotage my relationships, yo. Like they don't want to see you have a love life. They don't want to see you make money. They don't want to see you smile. They don't want to see you laugh. Like, and when you did express those things, that pissed these people off, yo. Like you know how mad a lot of people were when they saw you laughing, when they saw you smiling, when they saw you get a new job, when they saw you get a new car, when they saw you in that relationship. You know how many people hated that about you? They hate your light because they felt deep down inside they felt that your light was actually bigger and better than theirs. They saw things about you that you probably didn't even see in yourself. So they made a concentrated effort. They they worked real hard to keep you down and suppress you and make you feel less than because they feared the day that you will wake up and realize what you realize right now. Like the dream that you're living right now is somebody's nightmare because they were doing everything in their power to prevent you from realizing how great and beautiful and amazing you actually are. They saw it in you, but they just didn't want you to see it in yourself, right? So some of these people, a lot of these people are manipulative, they're narcissistic, they hate to see. And one thing I've been kind of studying narcissism to a degree, narcissists hate confident people because it's all about control, right? If you're a very confident person, nobody can't tell you nothing because you understand you don't need anything from anybody. So nobody can control you. So these people try to diminish your confidence. They try to lower your self-esteem. They try to make you feel like insecure about yourself so that you'll depend on them for validation. And now when you start looking to them for validation, they can manipulate you. They could train you to and trick you to think a certain way. They could give you breadcrumbs. They could undermine your value and you'll be in a state where you feeling like you're less than what you actually are. But you woke up now. Now you here. Y'all here. But it pisses them off. Your transformation is making them real mad right now. It's really pissing a lot of people off, but it really doesn't matter. Live your life, be happy. Um, be around people, like I said, that value you, that love you, that respect you, that want to see you do well. And it's easy to tell the difference. You feel the difference because words lie, but energy never lies. So pay attention. The most important thing I can say is just really pay attention to how you feel when you're around people. Pay attention to what they say, their body language, and all that. Just like how there were people, just like how these people in your past, how they studied you and understood how to like manipulate and undermine you or try to diminish your value. You study people. That's how you move too. You got to study people and see how people are moving, what they're saying to you, how they're saying it, in the context that they're saying it in, the energy that's around you. Pay attention to all of that. Be extremely observant because you never want to be in a situation where you're around people that don't really mean you well, don't want to see you win in life because that could set you back. Some of these people try to sabotage you, but you transform. I just want to drop that for y'all. Hit the like button. Let me know what you think about the video. Subscribe. Peace.